Welcome to the CRM product demonstration for ANZ Corp. So I'll start with the product section here. So for ANZ, let's assume that they have the following four antique products here. The first two products will be produced by vendor one, and the other two products here are produced by vendor two. So the products can be seen in the product section here under the inventory menu of the CRM. So this is the lead section here. So when the sales get a new lead, they can add it to the lead section here. You can see here that the sample lead has already been added, and you can also view these leads in the Kanban view that has been created as well, like this. So it's been categorized into the different phases, as you can see here. And this can be moved as well. There is also a dedicated tracker board just for the leads to show which products that have shown interest in, which is here, this custom module right here. So basically the sales can use this tracker board to follow up on the lead as well. This gives an overall picture of the interest for the product itself here. In case the company wants to boost sales for a certain product, the sales can directly enter into this tracker here and see which leads they can contact to try to convert the lead. So this tracker is automatically updated when a new lead is added. Now let's see this in action. Let's say we have a new lead. So let's go ahead and create a new lead together. Just put in some dummy data. Country, put in one of the Southeast Asian countries. And for the interested product, you can assign the product to the lead. So let's say this lead is interested in the antique chair. And let's go ahead and save. So you can see that the new lead has been created right here, person I. And also the interested product record, the custom module here has been updated automatically as well. So this board just basically gives a better overall picture of the interested product that the lead is interested in. Now let's say that the lead that we just created has converted into our contact. So I'll just quickly demonstrate how to do this. So you can click on convert like this. So this has been successfully converted. So if you go into the contact section, let's just refresh. You can see that the new lead is now under the contact section. And what you have to do is update the selected product here. So what product does this contact want to buy? So let's say they still decided to go for the antique chair. So we can assign the product like this. And since vendor one is responsible for producing this antique chair, we assign vendor one like this. And if you scroll to the bottom, let's refresh the page again. You can see that under the products here, the product just shows under here as well, under the contacts. So since the customer has already confirmed that they want to purchase this antique chair, we can go ahead and create a task under this contact. So let's scroll down to the task, the activity section. the open activities here, you can add a new task, and you can select the antique chair, and the due date would be in 2 weeks from today. So that would be the 25th. And let's say the expected completion date, let's give a buffer and say it should be done on the 23rd. And the priority, you can set it accordingly. And this is for vendor 1, and the owner of this task, you can also assign it. So for this case, we can pick the production manager, and you can also set a reminder here as well. So say on the 25th at 9, an email will be sent. And save. So you can see here that we have an open task here right now, and this is also updated in the task section under activities right here. So this is the new task that we have created. So this task is also under the Kanban view as well. So it is easier to see at which stage the product is in right now. So since we've just already added this task, so this task has not been started yet. So it's here. And then let's go back to the contacts. To the same contact. So you can see here, this is updated in the next action as well. And another thing that we need to do is update the production tracker record. So let's create a new one. So the product is the antique chair, quantity just 1. And this is for the first vendor. So let's say we're informing the supplier right now, because this production tracker record is mainly for the suppliers to use. And the expected completion date is here. And for the actual completion date, the supplier can fill this in themselves. And we can fill this in accordingly, but let's just leave it like this for now, and we can save. So then you can see that the production tracker record has been updated. So there would be a production ID linked to this. And you can also see this in the production tracker record custom module here. So here, this is what we've just created, PT1008. So basically, the purpose of the production tracker board is to provide access to the suppliers to update their manufacturing status here only. They can use this Kanban view and move the product along the manufacturing stages right up to shipment. So here, material sourcing, carving, assembly, finishing, packaging, and shipped. And the sales team can track the manufacturing status in this production tracker here, and they can also update accordingly in the task section here, which is also the Kanban view here as well. So basically, this task section is mainly for the sales, and this production tracker record here is mainly used by the suppliers. And the production tracker record serves as a single source of truth for the manufacturing process, while tasks are used to manage human follow-ups and coordination activities. This separation avoids duplication while maintaining operational visibility. In regards to the workflow rules, an automated workflow is also set to send an email alert to the supplier and the sales manager. So this has been created here, called email alert 2-week delivery commitment. So how this works is an email alert will be sent to the supplier and the sales manager if the due date is in 3 days, and if the status in the task section is not set to complete, so if it isn't complete and if the due date is in 3 days, an email notification will be sent to the supplier and also to the sales manager as well to notify them about this.